this stage in life.
I'm excited.
Because what happens is this is the stage right after you. I don't give a shit.
Thank you so long.
You know,
How long
I'm
did that-
developmentally delayed in that regard.
How long did that take?
You know,
7 decades.
and frankly,
You're not there yet?
if you hear about, if you hear about something wild that, you know, in Florham Park, you'll know it was me.
All right.
That's
So today we are going to build out a Facebook ad and an Instagram ad through command. The ad that we're going to build is actually from Nick Baldwin. So it's actually, yes,
Where do we go? Where do we start?
start in command. We're gonna start here.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
Opportunity?
So, yep, no, first we're gonna go to designs. We're gonna make the actual ad. You gotta make an image that the ad is gonna show up. That's gonna show up for your ad.
So where do I go first?
Designs on the left side
Got
over
it.
here. And then we're gonna go to the top right where it says create design.
Create new task. Mine says customer.
You clicked on designs.
I did, buddy. And unfortunately, I think it's just a little slow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Which network are you on?
Not probably the public, because this is a Chromebook. Chromebooks can't go onto the private.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna be like 5 minutes behind.
Hey, I think it's.
I thought her computer's
Yeah.
running a little slower today.
Doesn't go to private.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna click on this social option right here.
All right, so.
Oh,
Hold on.
designs.
Can you give us 2 seconds?
Yep.
Command right there. Click it. All right, sign in. Go to the bottom. Up one. Hit that.
Are you on this? Okay, all right, cool.
Go to, create design, right?
Yep.
Create design.
Create design.
Right, who's got the Zoom? We'll have to up. Right hand corner.
This is all about.
All right. And one there.
And then you're gonna click on the social button and then press continue.
We hit that Bach and Fort photo yet?
Nope.
Right.
So this is an ad that you can run if you don't have a listing. And I'll show you what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go over here to where it says listings on the left-hand side. And you're gonna click on the for sale option.
Go skip the designer business thing,
Yeah, skip that.
okay?
So we're gonna go here, for sale. And then you're gonna click on up at the top, it says social square. So that's the size of the image that we're gonna try and edit. So social square size fits nice in the ad. Yes, Bev.
Got it, never mind, so we're
Good.
going for sale,
Yep.
then we're going to social square,
Mhm.
top right hand, got it,
Yep. And the one that I like to use is this one right here. It's got the pool for sale. We're gonna use that one. We're gonna edit it. So you're gonna click on the red use button on the top right of that. Come on.
Thumbnail also on YouTube, right?
What's that?
It was on the YouTube thumbnail.
This? A thumbnail for what?
On YouTube.
Oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe.
think social square. Hey buddy, we don't get all of those photos.
Oh, yeah, well, we're gonna click on this. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the photo. Oh, you mean the pictures of the designs?
Right, we only get 3.
So we hit for
That's
sale,
it.
we hit
For
social
for
square.
sale.
Oh, because you click on listings and then for sale
Got it,
and then social square.
got it.
Got it, listing, for sale,
Just-
social square.
There you go.
One time since we've done this.
Now, before we change the picture, we're gonna change the text at the bottom where it says 000 street name. So to change that text, you're just gonna double click on it. And now you can type in whatever area you're gonna run this ad. So let's just say Morristown, for example. We're gonna do Morristown. Actually, I'm gonna put Hackettstown, and I'm actually gonna run this ad. Hackettstown, NJ. And now the only thing we have to do next is change the photo in the background. So we're gonna go. We good?
I think you're moving too fast.
Oh, sorry.
If you
Okay.
wanted to go to Hackettstown, then we can go to.
Yeah, whatever area you're looking to put the ad in. Yep. Give me a thumbs up when you're good. To change the text, you're just going to double click on where the text is. You got yours, Bev?
Well, I'm.
Or is
I'm
it still
gonna-
loading?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a problem because it's a curve,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, this is recorded, so you can
Yep.
watch it back and
Yep,
pause
yep,
it and go
yep.
along. Robin, you good on Zoom? You got it all? Yeah, good. All right, so we got the town in there. All right, cool. So now at the top, we have this button that says workspace. Designs has a bunch of stock images that we can use. So you have a couple options if you're going to put a picture of a house on here. You can use one of the stock images in designs. You can ask an agent who has a listing or a previous listing if you can use a photo of that listing to put on your ad. Or there's a website called, I have it on here somewhere. I think it's called, unsplash.com, and you can get stock photos on there too.
Right.
No, I think you have to pay a small amount for a picture, but they have good photos on there. So you can type in, if you want to do like a colonial home, you can just type in colonial home, and I think it's like $4 for the picture. But I recommend if you're going to do this, use one of the ones that Keller Williams has, or ask an agent in the office. If you want like a home that looks like a house in Long Valley or Morristown, ask someone who does business in that area if you can use one of their photos for your ad. Guarantee you they'll say yes.
Pixabay.com.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So they have options, but we're just going to use this workspace, and we're going to go to house exteriors down here. And a bunch of pictures of a home is going to show up. And the one that I use is this one. I think this one looks nice. So select this image that you want to replace. So see how it's got the blue border around it? We're going to click on that. And now we're going to hover over to the image we want to replace that one with. And you'll see this little rotational button. It says replace image. So when I click on that, oops, come on. When I click on that, it's going to replace that whole image with this one.
So you don't have to delete the photo.
Yes, you don't have to delete the other one. You're going to click on the picture you want to replace. So we want to replace this one. And then you're going to hover over one of these images, and you're going to click on this circle button, the circular arrows.
Yeah, scroll down and just grab whatever. See the little circle, see the little arrow? That's it. Replace image.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like that one. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Got some Hackettstown vibes there. Nice old brick home. Okay.
Your favorite envelope.
that's interesting. So his didn't just went over.
Yeah, because they did not have
Oh,
check.
what's going on there? Hang on. Delete this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that just makes sense. This. Let's do something, right?
Doesn't.
That's what it was. Here. Okay. Space. Yep. Exteriors.
on this.
Patrick,
Yeah.
so on the top, if it's stock or workspace, those are just like stock. Those are like images that you can just use, pull from anywhere.
Yep, correct.
Is stock the ones you have to pay for? Or no, those are free.
No, I think you do have to pay for the stock ones.
Okay, so those are stocks you pay for, and workspace are free ones. Okay,
Correct. Yeah.
thank you.
So it didn't do it again. Why is the imaging not? Is it better off to cut and paste?
So which one do you want to use?
Let's just use one.
This one?
The dog.
Click on it. You clicked on this round one, right?
Yeah.
Plus one.
Right.
Yeah,
It worked.
you got to make sure that this picture is selected first, and then click on the rotation button.
Okay, so you gotta click.
Yeah,
Okay.
this image has to be highlighted.
So it's Michael Lewis. Michael Lewis.
All right, so once the design is made, we are going to save it. So we're going to do File and Save. And then we can press Done. All right, now we're going to go, Done is on the top right. Okay. So that's part one. Now we're going to go to where it says campaigns right here. We're going to click on that. And on the top right,
Over here.
there's a create campaign button.
Yep.
And we're going to select social ad. Campaigns, create campaign on the top right, social ad. First one.
I have campaigns dashboard, paid ads, emails. direct.
Yep, you're going to do create campaign on the top right,
Already income. Got it.
and then social ad.
See this right. See, if you look down, you miss everything, Pat. I mean, we should have been staring at the screen.
And you're going to enter the name of the campaign. So we're going to do, I'm going to call this Hackettstown.
You put that. You put that, right, or whatever you're gonna do. Brand awareness, whatever it is. Put one. Right? Okay, and then you're gonna use your name. Whatever.
And the goal of this, I'm going to say advertise listing. I'm advertising what's for sale in Hackettstown. So we're going to click advertise listing. We have the name of it. And then down at the bottom, where will your campaign run? You can, yeah,
Excuse me, is the name of the Hackettstown for sale? Does that show up anywhere?
no,
Okay,
nope, that's
so-
just, you can
so
name
we're
that whatever
gonna
you want. Yeah,
You know, landing page dash summit.
Yeah.
That's not gonna show up. That's
Nope.
just for me.
this is just for you to organize it. Yep. Where will your campaign run? You can check off Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can check off all of them. You can check off one. I usually like to just do Facebook. Whenever I do it on Instagram, I never get any leads. I get people looking at it. No one really clicks on it and submits their information. So to me, that's a waste of money. I'm going to spend my money on Facebook, but you guys can do Instagram and Facebook if you want. And I don't know anyone that still uses Twitter other than Elon Musk. So I'm not going to check off Twitter, and I'm going to press create. Yeah. I'm going to press create campaign.
Okay,
Alrighty, so this window is going to pop up because we selected advertised listing. Come on. Ah,
okay. Now I feel like you're online.
yeah, what's going on? Okay, hang on.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that. Don't need that.
So we close out.
Yeah, you don't need to click on add a listing.
Just close that, exit. If I wanted to.
Yeah, if you do have a listing, you could add that right there. You can just type in the address of your listing. It'll pull the pictures of the listing. It'll put it in the description and
But you would have done that at the beginning, right? You wouldn't have gone to these photos.
no, you could, if you're advertising a listing, you can just go right to campaigns,
Right.
advertise your own listing for this. This is a good ad for people who don't have listings,
Right.
just to put their name out there. So you have to make an image to put in that box if you don't have a listing.
Or landing page, or.
Well, no, because you can't just advertise a landing page. You need you can have,
You can have a link to your website. That'll-
well, yeah, but you need to have an image or something in the ad before it runs. So first you have to make that image.
Right.
And then you go to this ad creation page. Yeah. So in the main, yeah. You have a question, Robin? Okay, so in the main copy here, you can put in this little smiley face down here, you guys see that? That's where your emojis are. They recommend that you put these in there because, and this is the reason why, people don't go on Facebook to look at homes. They go on Facebook and social media to be entertained. So you need to make your post pop out a little bit to draw people's attention. So instead of just having text there, you want to have little,
Like a flame.
exactly. So that's actually what we're going to put in. So we,
Patrick,
yes,
so what I was trying to unmute myself. So if you have your own listing, did you say that you just don't have to do the whole design? You just go right to this area here under campaign and then click add listing?
correct. Yep.
Okay.
Emoji. You know, not taking middle finger.
I thought that meant you're number one.
Every time.
So see how it's got flame just listed in Marketstown?
So you can, what's cool with this emoji button, you click on that, and if you want a flame, you could just type in fire, and it's going to show you anything related to fire. So I can choose the flame, I can choose thumbs up, I can choose finger. It's going to give me the middle finger one.
That?
Yeah, we're going to use one of those later, except it's going to be the down finger, not the up one.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So I'm going to type this out, and then you guys can copy it. It's, are you thinking about moving to the Hackettstown area? Minutes away from, uh-oh, I can't say that. Restaurants.
That's minutes away from what?
Farms. Restaurants, train stations. Parks and more. These homes just hit the market. And then I'm going to put a little house emoji with the tree, because that's nice. Get the list here.
And that's when you do the little downward.
Click here to learn more. And then I'm going to find the finger emoji and I'm going to point down. So you can see that this is the preview of the ad. So as you start typing, it's going to show up at the top.
Mhm.
And then when that's full, it'll say, click here to learn more. It's going to point down,
Mhm.
learn more about it.
Good, good.
You can say about something.
I don't know, we're not gonna. You know.
And then the headline, where that's going to be this part right here, headline. So I'm going to say homes for sale. Hackettstown. Uh-oh. I'm going to put for sale Hackettstown so it fits.
Okay.
And then in the description, which is going to pop up right underneath here in really small font, I'm going to say, click here to learn, or no, click here to get the list. And then I'm going to save. Oops, sorry, Ed.
Can you put hyperlinks in there?
We're gonna put a link that's gonna connect people to our command website with in the town that you're looking at with homes for sale. So when people click on this, it's gonna direct them to patrickbolger.kw.com, and the search is automatically gonna be Hackettstown for sale. Yeah, so that way when they click on this, they'll enter their information through Facebook and it'll redirect them to my website. Yeah. So once we have that text, we're gonna press save. And the next step is media. So now we're going to add the picture that we created in designs. So you're going to press configure. And then we're going to click on select media.
Configure.
Gave me the red triangle.
Get it one. Select media.
Yep. Select media and then add images. And you have the option
Add images.
to browse designs library. So that's designs in command, or you have the option to upload an image from your computer. So we're going to browse designs library because that's where the image is that we created.
Okay.
And that's going to take us right here.
Okay, great.
Your image should be front and center, first one there. So I'm going to click on that one.
Okay, so then
Select on, not with years. Still feeling-
Uh-oh.
I think I got that too.
No.
Down the image. Click on.
There we go. Okay, I tried it again and it worked.
Just click the button. Okay. It says select media
I have a red triangle.
because you don't have your media selected yet. Right? So select. Select. Go add image. Right? Go
Browse that,
browse,
you did that. You chose the one. You said preview.
preview and crop.
Yep, preview and crop,
Okay,
and then press save image.
hit save image. Now notice how that's gone. Okay,
That's amazing.
Okay. Scroll down.
Beautiful.
Save. Okay, and
ABC.
now Facebook setting, right, is the next one?
Yep, so Facebook settings is next. We'll press configure.
Do you need to check that box?
This one?
Yeah,
No, that'll turn green when all this is filled out.
okay.
Yep.
Green explained it. I was going through tremendous amount of.
Oh. And I'm so sorry. That means that step is incomplete. Oh my gosh. So sorry, Ed. So we're gonna do, you should have your Facebook accounts connected to Facebook. If you don't, I'll show you how to do that afterwards, but it's gonna have your Facebook account and then you need to select your business page on the right-hand side. So it should be there in the drop-down menu. You select your business page.
Also main account and the page separately.
Yes, yep. So this is my personal Facebook account, and this is the business page associated with that personal account. So the ad is always going to run on your business page. So you see when you select your business page, that 12-year-old kid pops up on the top and it's got my name up there. And then we're always going to use the Facebook lead generation form. We're not going to use our own landing page. And the reason for that is because when you're running an ad on social media, especially Facebook, when they press learn more, their name, their email associated with their Facebook account, and the phone number associated with their email account are going to auto-populate in all the fields. So they don't have to type anything in. So they just press learn more, their information's there, they press submit, and then it redirects them to your website. They don't have to type a single thing. And I've tried using our own Keller Williams landing page. I got 0 leads because people are lazy and they don't want to type their information in. They're like, I don't want to do this. And then they just exit out. So always use the Facebook lead generation form. You're going to get leads if you use that. Yep. So we're going to have that checked off. The button label, we have it learn more. You could do sign up. You can press apply now, but make sure your text, I think it makes sense. Our text says click to learn more. So our button should say learn more, but you have options to change that if you want. And then let's open up a new tab.
No, we don't have, we get to put our own website in there.
Yep, that's what we're going to do now.
It'll drive right to that.
Yep, we're going to open up a new tab. I'm going to go to my command website, which is, if you guys don't know where to find that, open up a new tab and go to command. So that way we're not exiting out of the campaign.
So how do you do agentkw.com.command?
Yeah, but in a new tab, new window. Yep. Okay, good. Agent.kw.com.
Got it.
And the very bottom here, it says consumer. Very last box on the left. I'm gonna click on that. And your command website is right in this blue bar at the top.
Okay.
So that's your website link. We're gonna click on that.
We edit this one?
A little bit, not really. Yeah,
These aren't the new ones?
no, not yet. And then where it says for sale, oh, this is also really good. We're gonna be running these ads and this is gonna bring people to your website. And when command unrolls that retargeting, when you run more ads, it's gonna target previous people who have been to your website through the ads that you've run. So it's kind of,
Awesome.
how do you say that?
Self-generated.
Yeah, it's like people that it's gonna compound, like people that are, yeah, it's like interest, like people that come on your website, then it's just gonna build and build because the more, yeah, there you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Sounded
Compounded interest. Yes, thank you. Okay, teamwork. So in this for sale section, we're gonna type in the town that we're running the ads for. Hackettstown, New Jersey.
URL on the top.
interesting. Here.
Perfect.
Well, I
It
don't
makes
know.
no sense not to try it.
So we're gonna copy this link up at the top.
Right, so.
So now when people click on that ad, they're gonna enter their information. It's gonna take them right to this page. And this is always gonna be a live website. So if someone comes on here and I run this for a month, there's gonna be different listings and that'll be up to date. Yeah.
So it's-
I need to go back. How
So
do
you
get
copied
back?
that link?
You
No,
type
no,
right
no.
in, Ed, you type right in your summit.
You got beef with Hackettstown, Bev? Hmm,
You're gonna take that entire link.
Entire link, yep.
Create a small URL, don't even bother.
Nope. We're just gonna copy it and
Copy, paste, copy,
we're gonna go back to the campaign
so control.
and then
Insert.
when you go to the website URL and you click on that text box, it's automatically going to populate in https:// get rid of that.
Here, create campaign.
Hit, you're gonna put your website here and see where it's.
And then we're gonna paste.
Next. You're gonna delete that. Because it's gonna end up coming over again.
Is it BBC?
Nope, I'll show you that next.
Does it ask you, does it give you a check view
Yep.
or anything?
It's going to give you a little check mark there saying that it's a verified website. It's a good link. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you left that HTTPS in the front, then you're going to get a red X. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
This part is specifically why you should be running all your ads through command, is because we can target specific interests. Keller Williams has a partnership with Facebook so that we can do this. So if you just run your ad through Facebook instead of doing it through command, you're not targeting specific interests. So I'll show you guys how to set this up. So I'm gonna pick the location that I'm running my ad. So United States, and I'm gonna type in Hackettstown.
Is that for our audience or is that?
Yes, this is where you want to run your ad. So if you're running your ad in the Summit area, you want to have Summit in that text box right there. Yeah.
So here's my logic here. So if I'm looking to advertise Summit, why wouldn't I advertise Summit?
You could do that too.
All right, let's just do New Jersey for now. We'll just do some, let's tie it all together. Then it'll go.
But we can't focus on just that town
Right.
because of fair housing laws. We have to have a minimum of 15-mile radius around that area. So whatever area
So
you're
if I pick
doing,
Summit, it will give me 15
Got it.
area around Summit.
Yeah.
It's gonna
but keep in mind, if you're
chat.
gonna run the ad in like Manhattan and you have a 15-mile radius, then you're going out to Long Island,
Yeah.
part of upper,
Yeah.
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 So it's not just gonna be that town
15 miles.
Yeah.
New York City's within 15 miles.
of Summit. Yeah. Yep. So actually, I'm gonna keep my radius at 20 miles around Hackettstown because
So New Jersey.
yes, there's a lot of trees, a lot of cows. So maybe 25.
Remove it. Maybe next,
Oh, oops. Before you do that,
type in Summit.
Click on, before you do that, Ed, click on custom audience. That's what we want. Yep,
I did target a custom.
custom audience. Okay, good. Yep, good.
Oh, wait,
No, can't change age.
no, that's a fair housing issue. Yeah, you're on custom audience.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, good.
21, okay, good.
Fine.
Save this audience.
Anything else? No. He's got, he's
Uh,
got add interest.
Yep. So this is what we're going to do next. We're going to click add interests.
Okay.
And the first thing we're going to type in is mortgage. And you're going to check off mortgage loans, mortgage calculator, and mortgage insurance. Don't press save. Just check them off and then get rid of the word mortgage.
That,
We're going to do pre-qualification. Spelling. We're going to check that one off.
Second.
Yes. Yep.
Dr. Ed,
We're going to type house,
Cindy.
house property, and house hunting.
where'd you get the list from?
Nick Baldwin. They test these out.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I think I watched many of his videos.
And then we're going to do first time buyer. If you want to target first time buyers. Is that hyphenated? First time buyer property. You can do single family detached home. So that's going to prevent anyone looking at condos or townhomes if you want. You don't have to put that in there if you don't want to.
Or you can put condominium.
You could do that too, yeah. There we go. Single family detached home property. We're going to check that off. And then the last one, FHA. We're trying to get anyone with a mortgage. Anything related to a mortgage. Maybe they got rid of it. There used to be an FHA insured loan option.
There's a four-wheel.
Try USDA.
There's four-wheel there.
Four-wheel drive.
Yeah, you may want to click.
Check that out. All right, so once we have those interests in there, we're going to press save.
Okay.
And now we're going to click on narrow audience at the bottom there. And then in the box, you're going to type Zillow. Check that off.
Saves interest. Yeah.
Yep, and narrow audience. And then we're going to type in Zillow at the top. And check that off. And we'll do realtor.com and Trulia.
The Redfin.
Yeah, they don't have Redfin on here, just these three. And then you're going to press save. So how this works is it's saying the person that Facebook's going to target this ad to has to have a search history of pre-qualification or a mortgage calculator and Zillow, Realtor, or Trulia. So that way you're finding people who are actually looking for mortgages and looking for houses. So you're being put in front of more qualified leads. On the right-hand side over here, you'll see your audience definition. If you have too many filters in here, or your search area is not wide enough, that little black bar is going to say that your audience is too specific. If you don't have any filters at all and you have a 50-mile radius, your audience is going to be too broad. You want to be somewhere in the green here. And our potential reach is 437,100 people. So within the 25-mile radius of Hackettstown, Facebook predicts there's 437,000 people, which I don't think is true within 25-mile radius of Hackettstown that have those interests. So we have a potential audience of 437,000 people. So it's enough people that we can get some leads from it. So we're going to press save here. And
That's why you'll probably know for 20 minus 15.
so yeah, actually, if I change this to 20,
So if you go to radius.
yeah,
Where would I get that?
And what's the radius on here?
scroll up a little bit. It's right underneath Hackettstown. And right above the interests. Do you see that? Did you exit out of the audience? Yeah, it's under Facebook settings. And it's in that drop down there. So when I drop my radius in Hackettstown from 25 miles to 20 miles, my potential audience dropped by 200,000 people.
That makes sense. So let's see what, let's look at the reference plan.
Save it first, then look at.
Yeah, so you can save this audience. So if you want to run another ad, you don't have to go through all those interests again. You can just pick that audience and use it again and again and again. So I'm going to save this audience. I'm going to call it Hackettstown and press save.
As I reduce the radius, we got more roll.
Well, you probably would put in a few more criteria. I don't know that I would leave it that open. They're just saying it.
Oh, no, it dropped.
Let's
It
see,
dropped.
yeah.
It dropped from 3.4 to
So,
1.
yeah.
Cool. And now for our lead settings. Next one. We can auto tag leads. So as people enter their information and when they enter their information in an ad, they're automatically going to be put into your database. And you can have commands say any lead that comes in from this ad can be tagged automatically for you. So I'm going to type in, I always tag Facebook ad.
It's not already in there.
You can create a new tag if you want to, if you don't have it already. I have mine in there already, so I'm just going to check that one off. And then I'm going to put 2023. I like to put the year that they came into my database, just so I have it.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to put Hackettstown because the ad is for Hackettstown.
Right. Mhm.
And we can tell command to kick off a smart plan automatically for these people that come in from our ad. So there is a smart plan that I want to share with you that we can download.
Create a new tag. Yeah. Good. Great.
Robin, you good on there?
He's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now what's the next one?
We're gonna open up a new tab because we're gonna download a smart plan. Or we can go back to that other tab that we used before to find our website. Do you guys still have that open?
Yeah.
Yep. So let's go to smart plans. Fourth box down on the left-hand side.
You know, this is pretty simple.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
mean, we did
There's just a lot of steps.
We did this probably 2 years ago, but this is really gotten a lot easier.
And we're gonna go to library and the smart plans up here.
So this is for anyone that comes in off of your ads, will automatically be set up in a smart plan.
Yep, exactly.
The smart plan is weekly, monthly, what do we do?
This one is 28 days, 11 touches, created by Nick Baldwin.
What is this?
So we're gonna type in, we're gonna click on library and smart plans,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna type in revised : town/property. And it's this first one right here.
New results.
Hmm.
Now it's revised, you want it exactly like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
revised colon.
There we go, first one. Yep.
So we're
Add smart plan, yeah.
So we go down to the bottom here, add smart plan. Right. Awesome. Now what?
It's got this My 6 question smart plan that's linked to it. So we're gonna add that one, press download, Yep.
Okay,
and then download again.
okay. God, this is so exciting.
Now in my smart plans, this tab up here, you should have my revised town property specific Facebook follow-up.
Okay,
So we are just gonna click edit on the right-hand side here.
wait, hold on. Yep. Okay. Now,
And we're just gonna make sure that the content in the smart plan, it makes sense if we are gonna automatically be sending this stuff out to.
the Twilio thing that I've got coming up doesn't count, right?
If you don't have Twilio, you can just copy that message and do create a text task instead.
Talk to me. So we're going down to text.
Yep, do you have Twilio or no?
I don't.
Okay, yes,
At least This doesn't. I don't
so
know.
if you don't have Twilio, then this isn't gonna send automatically. So it should create a text task for you. Is that an option?
So Ed needs to cut and paste this.
Or get a Twilio.
Yeah, which is not a big deal. Scroll down for now, scroll down.
Yep.
Copy
Copy
this,
that.
this entire thing. Okay. And then, click the
Create a text task.
All right. And cut and paste on task description,
Yep, and paste it right in there.
okay?
And you can set the priority level. Say hi, due today.
Which is.
Yep, and then you can task name, send text. And then press save.
Save.
The little green check mark at the bottom. If you don't have Twilio, that's what you need to do here.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good, okay, good.
Then we have an email. Hey there, so see where it says it's Nick. Let's not say it's Nick. It's put your name. Patrick with Keller Williams. I put homes for sale on Facebook and you clicked on them. I'm sure you're not looking to make a move yet, but it's an area of interesting, blah, blah, blah. And then at the bottom, it's gonna have this is an email. So at the bottom, it's gonna have our last name. It's gonna say
Okay.
agent first name, agent last name. If you're on a team, you'll have your team name there. If not, you can delete that field. Yep. It's gonna wait a day. It's gonna tell us to call this person. So we can leave that, that's fine.
Once we finish doing that editing, I can check.
Yep, you just hit the little checkbox at the bottom.
Okay. Mm, The agent first name, last name, that's going to be
populate,
modified.
That'll populate, yeah, with your information. Yep.
Anything that's brackets like that, your CRM.
I
or
don't know. Might be the phone.
This is really good. So number 5, step number 5, it's telling you to go into command and create a saved search for that contact. So that's a task. So that's an added touch. So you can send weekly or daily search alerts for the town that this person was looking in. So I recommend in the task description, you do send search for Hackettstown.
We have to do that? You have to put that in?
Well, if someone's clicking on an ad that says move into Summit, then you want to set up a safe search for homes for sale near Summit. Because they're interested in that area.
Is this hyperlinks that?
No, so a safe search is like sending listing alerts through command.
Right.
So you have to set that up in their contacts. When this person clicks on the ad, it's just going to take them to your website once. But if you want a continuous like weekly email of homes for sale in Summit, you got to set that up manually in command. And this is just a task reminding you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether or not they register, do they have to register with you in order to receive the safe
Nope.
search or no?
Nope.
Okay.
They'll get the safe search, and I recommend, I'll show you after this. You can set up your website, just give a visitor 2 free views of a property, and then after that, they have to register. So if you have them on a safe search and they're continuously looking at your website, they can only get 2 properties every time they click on it. So that'll force them to sign up. And then it'll wait a day. Another text task, so just copy and paste. This one's good. We don't have to change any of the text on here.
Doesn't say Nick on there?
Nope.
No.
This text message number 9, I get a lot of responses with this one. I hope I'm not being a pest. Usually people respond, oh my God, no, I've just been so busy. So I usually get responses for that one. That's a good text.
My number 7 says send receipt sex. Willie, we need to do that same thing again.
Yep, cut and paste the message on there in a text task.
Same message as what?
This one, this message is number 7. Just cut this message and paste it and create a text task, just like we did with the first one.
This is syntax.
Task name is what?
Text, send text, whatever you want to call the task, yeah.
Do I want hyperlink? That's still safe. That's still search for homes in Summit.
No,
Hyperlink, you don't need any link on there for the text task. This is just a task reminding you to send a text message to them. You don't need to, yeah, you don't need to put a link in there.
Okay. A.
same thing. So anything that's. It's quickly, it's going to constantly change that. So we're just gonna do it worse than that.
So the rest of the smart plan's okay. You don't have to edit any of the messages on there. I think that only that one text message had his name in there. But every time you download a smart plan from the library, good practice just to go in there, check it, make sure there's nothing that's false information or incorrect information.
No, they send them, it's.
There should, yeah, there should be delays in between them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5.
Yeah, this is day 8.
Can you delete
Day
some of those? 'Cause it can be pretty-
Yeah, if you want to delete one, you could just click delete right here and that'll delete the delay. Or if you want to increase the amount of days in between, you
Yeah,
can increase
okay.
the delay too.
Yeah, so that's probably, I could tell you the quickest way to just opt out or just get this off. Or
If they're too frequent,
you're just-
yeah.
You're hammering them for
Yeah.
14 days of
Yeah.
texts, they just like.
They'll
it's
get-
out.
They'll get
off
annoyed,
stuff,
yeah.
You know,
So then you can press save when you're done editing. And let's go back to the other tab where the campaign was. Click on save draft, and then we'll go back into it because we have to refresh, yeah.
so, well, you know what, look, just. Just continue because you're not, this is not gonna. You're not gonna be 14 of these.
Okay, and then we'll go to lead settings and
So,
there it is.
so he's at, all right, kind of.
Mhm.
He's at, scroll down, just,
This one.
all right. You got, you're gonna send this, right? But you gotta do a send text up to the top. That's it, yeah, whatever. And then, hold on, because he wants to get where you are on the. Okay. Just-
Press refresh. You stated it already as a draft, right?
All right, so we're hitting the end of smart plan,
Yes.
scroll down, the end of smart plan. Tell me where we're going from here, or up right in corner, say,
Save, yep.
okay.
You're missing some. Yeah. That needs a name. I think that's. There you go. Yep. got it.
Actually, we don't have a text here, so just the X right there. Yeah. Close it. Really do. Just that one. Okay, that's what it said. So smart plan cannot have back-to-back delays.
Then delete, so you deleted a step?
Yeah.
So that means you have a delay and then a delay. So delete the delay. There's 2 delays right next to each other.
So delete this. Delete this. Just take the break off and delete it. Yep, yep,
Perfect.
okay. Got it. It's saved, I'm right here. Oh my God, this is great. Now we go back to the other browser. Right? And now we go where? I missed where you said. Drop down, head up the sign smart plane, so put your head there.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't save draft. We were supposed to save draft.
Yeah. Did you save this already?
Let's call that Summit.
Okay, so that's a good step to remember, because
Yeah, it looks like it's all right. Says this thing's. So we're gonna save this.
so that's the step you gotta remember, save the draft on the
Mhm.
campaign, then you can go ahead.
Select your audience again. That'll be under saved audience. And we'll select him.
So, say,
Said you did.
I have the customer that.
And then down here, now we've got there is my revised. Follow. There we go.
You hit save.
And then save. And then the last part here is duration and budget.
Okay.
So what's cool with this is that you can tell Command and Facebook how much you want to spend. It's not a pay-per-click. So you can tell them how long you want to run the ad. Baldwin recommends that you focus on how much you're spending per day, and it should be anywhere between $3 and I think $7. Between $3 and $10. Okay, per day. So you could run this for 30 days, 31 days, and to get $4 a day, that'd be $125. Or you could run it for 3 days and spend $12, and you're still spending $4 a day. So I like $4 a day. So try and keep your per day expenses at $4.
let me ask you a question, when you're doing your $4 a day expense, how many responses are you averaging?
Oh, it depends on where you're running the ad, what the ad is for.
That's such a.
Yeah, it's gonna be different every time. But for best results, they say about $4 a day. So I wouldn't recommend doing less than that. Some people are like, oh, I just want to run an ad from Wednesday to Thursday or Wednesday to Friday for my open house on Saturday. You're not gonna get anything. You got to run it a little longer and you got to put more money. Yeah,
I'm trying to put my hands around what are we looking at per click for?
I'll show you the ads that I've run in the past and you can see how many leads and clicks and impressions and stuff like that I've gotten. But yeah, but I ran an ad for a month and I got, I think 18 leads, 10,000 something impressions. I don't think I spent $4 a day. So I could have gotten more leads. I think I only, or maybe I did. I spent $200. So I spent more than $4 a day for a month. And it was one of these ads, just like a for sale general ad, just to have my name out there. I think of it as like an electronic billboard. So, I'm going to do the 10th to, yeah, okay, I'll do 10 days and I'll do $40. Screw it. We're going to do 50, $5 a day, 10 days. And I'm going to press save. Now you got all these green boxes should be checked off, which means everything that's required is done. And I'm going to press publish campaign. You're going to choose your credit card and you're going to press create campaign. So when you guys run these ads, make sure that you're coming back into, I'll show you the dashboard when it comes, okay, this dashboard, and check to see if your ads are performing.
Because you can shut them off.
Yeah,
Right.
if they're not, then you can click on these 3 dots on the right and press pause. If you don't spend, so right now I probably just got charged $50. Let's see. I'll get charged $50 eventually before the ad even starts. So if I pause that ad and maybe I spend only $10, Command is going to give me a $40 credit for the next ad that I run. If you don't,
Where does that show up?
it's in the back. I think it's in the settings. But if you don't spend all that money, you're still going to be charged, but that money is going to be used for the next ad that you run.
Yeah.
And you can only use it for ads. You can't have them reimburse you for it. So
Yeah.
if your ad's not running correctly, maybe you didn't do the targeting correctly,
Right,
recreate it, run it again, and it shouldn't charge you. It won't charge you that leftover money from the ad that you had previously done.
Okay.
So if you go onto our Facebook, ads manager, and see, and maybe
What's up?
Is that what you can, or
Mhm.
is it-
Oh,
Perfectly.
cost per impression. That's what that is. So like down here, I got sellers in Hackettstown. I ran this one for 30 days. I spent $98.85. So that's not $4 a day. 4,646 impressions, 162 clicks. That was 61 cents per click, and then 13 leads. So $7.60 per lead on that one. This is another Nick Baldwin ad, Hopatcong pendings. So you take a picture of your website showing homes that received offers, and you're trying, this is an ad for sellers. So you're trying to advertise to sellers. These are homes in your area that have gotten offers and are under contract. I ran that for 30 days.
how responsive was that one?
18 leads, 10,000 impressions, $11 a lead for that one. And I actually got a couple people respond to me for that. And keep in mind, like Facebook's not immediate business. It's not supposed to be. It's building your pipeline, long-term nurtures. That's why it's good that you have smart plans attached to these. But I sent out a smart plan. One very straightforward email went out. It's like, when are you looking to sell? 1, 0 to 3 months, 2, 3 to 6 months. And it had a whole list. And this guy in Hopatcong responded. This was like the 5th follow-up. And he was like, oh, probably about 3 years from now. So I put him on a monthly neighborhood nurture campaign. I got him in there, reach out to him. I wrote him a little notepad. So now he's got a notepad with my information on it. And I'm hoping 3 to 5 years from now, that'll be a listing from one of these ads. So,
And
and that was
that's
from
in
this
one
one.
of the campaigns?
What's up?
That's in one of the campaigns?
The smart plan?
Yeah. What
It's one of Nick Baldwin's. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the Facebook lead for pending home sales or something. I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Patrick, can we see what that looks like? It's just like a little
Oh, yeah.
ad, whatever.
Yep. There we go. So it's a picture of Hopatcong with homes that received offers, same template that we used for this one. At the top, thinking of selling, take a look at the homes that are under contract in Hopatcong, see how your compares. You might be surprised. Click learn more. Homes are selling fast. Click learn more.
If they click on that, like those little black boxes, is that a static thing, or they click it and it goes to a house?
No, this is just like the picture we made before. It's just an image. So when they click on that, it's going to take them to my website and it's going to show them homes that are pending in Hopatcong. So they can take a look at the actual homes on my website.
How did you generate that image?
You go to your website, and if I want to do this in Hackettstown, then I'll just check off pending and uncheck everything else.
Patrick?
And then
it's-
hang on one second, Robin. And then I'll take a screenshot of this picture right here and I'll crop that out. And then that'll be the image that I'm going to put on the ad.
I mean, that, you could do that on Monday, but come Friday, that may not be accurate, but the data will be accurate.
Right, when they click on the
When
link,
they click on the-
Yeah,
the link.
the picture will be static, but when they click on the link, it'll be updated.
Right.
Yep.
I like that, that's,
Good.
yeah.
This is a
That's good.
This is a cool ad. And I was thinking, if I'm going to be running ads, I want it to be towards sellers. I want to be building a seller pipeline,
Yeah.
not a buyer pipeline. So that's a great ad. And I've run that one a couple times. So the last thing I'll show you too is actually 2 more things. If you want to run this ad again and again and again, you can just click on these 3 dots over here, duplicate campaign, pick the dates, pick your budget. You can run it longer if you want. You can do it shorter. You can add more money to it, and then you can run it again.
Did you edit the update the data?
No. So when they click on the button when they click on learn more, they submit their information. It takes you to the website. Your website's automatically going to be updated with the latest listings.
What I meant by that,
No, if you duplicate, you duplicate.
right, when I go to duplicate, that I take that picture, let's say. I
Oh,
found
yeah.
the same thing and I want to change it.
You can change the image. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Just, and then.
But-
duplicate it?
no, you can duplicate it right here. And then where it says media, it'll bring me back to this draft. I'll click edit.
Okay, here we go.
And now I can change the text. I can change the images. It doesn't have to be, but all the heavy lifting of it being on lead settings and having the tags and the smart plan and the audience, all that stuff's already done. So if you want to change the text, if you want to do it in a different town, you can even change that. So, you do it once and it's pretty, get out of here. You do it once and you don't have to do it again. And then the last thing I'll show you, because this is going to be taking people to your website, is how to do the restrictions on your website so that people only get 2 visits. So we're going to go to this consumer tab again on the bottom left. And then you're gonna go to site and app settings on the top right. So right now, your website is unrestricted, so people can look at as many homes as they want for free without having to sign up. What we're gonna do is called a forced registration. So we're gonna allow, you can allow 10 properties, 2 properties, or 0 properties. So I like to do 2. A visitor will be able to view 2 properties on your site before being asked to register, and then press save changes. Yeah,
How do you do?
site and app settings. And then when you scroll down a little bit, there's a registration section where it says property limits, and you can select 2 and then save changes.
Sure.
So now hopefully the goal is that people are going to be going on, clicking on this ad, clicking on some of these listings. If they want to click on a third one, they can register. And when they register, you'll get a little notification. Bev Kalinka registered for your website. And then they'll have this light green check mark next to their name. That means they have an account on your app or your website. And then every property they look at going forward, as long as they're logged into your website, is going to be tracked on command. So it'll look like that. It'll have
Like, if they're an opportunity, they become just a contact.
Nope, they'll become a contact when they submit their information
All right.
through your ad.
Right.
When they register for your website, that'll be added to their name.
Okay,
And then every house they click on your website will be tracked in the timeline. So you
Okay.
can see all the viewing activity that they're doing on your site, because now command can track who that person is looking at your site.
Hey, Patrick,
Yes.
this was great. Thank you. Just a question. Is there any way at some point you could do a class and just specifically on the ads, like looking at that seller pipeline ad, like how to do it? It's been a lot. Like that's at the end of this. I'm too burnt out. I can't think anymore. But I really would like to learn how to like do that kind of an ad that you just did with the little black boxes and stuff. That worked a lot.
Yeah. I do an ad on, or a class on Facebook ads every month. So.
But
I
like
can do-
specifically on the ads
I
that
can do
have
that. I
worked
can do that in April.
in April.
There was a class a couple weeks ago on seller ads, and that's what that was on.
Oh, okay.
That's why this one wasn't that one. We just did that one a
Okay.
couple weeks ago. Yep.
great.
Cool.
This is really awesome.
So run those ads, and then if they're not working right, or if you don't have leads within 48 hours, then pause it. We'll take a look at it. We'll fix it up, and we'll run it again. 48 hours.
Right, so I'm thinking if you have it redirected to our website, then will they still get the smart plan?
They'll still get the smart plan, but you mean not your command website, another website?
Right,
They'll still get the smart plan,
right.
but
You know, for the service.
they're not gonna, if you set up the save searches through command, it's gonna take them to your website, your command website.
So, on the site. It's just a matter of where we want to redirect it.
You could do an A/B study.
But,
Because
Yeah,
we're
no, no,
looking for
And once command improves the websites, hopefully like in the next 2 weeks, as I said, it would be quarter 1, then you're gonna want to be using these. Because the website's gonna be improved.
Yeah, no, I know, I saw the,
All right. Thank
Reviews,
you.
yeah.
bit of it.
Thanks, Robin.
So excited.
How long have you been doing this? With working, when I say doing this, how long have you been putting ads on Facebook using this system?
Oh gosh. Okay, so just to put it in perspective, when I started, I've had my license for 3 years. I've gotten 261 leads through Facebook, spent about $1,000 on it, and my ads have shown up on 109,000 Facebook or Instagram feeds. So I do this quite a lot.
The next question is how many have you converted? What kind of GCI?
I've closed 1 Facebook lead so far, and that was a $275,000 home. So if I've only spent $1,000 lifetime on Facebook ads and I closed 1, that was a $4,000, $3,000 check maybe that I ended up keeping after all the splits with the team in the office and stuff like that. It already covered what I paid for so far.
And you got a ton of people on your pipe?
Yeah, and I got other people coming in, but that's the thing with Facebook ads. That was lucky that person that I closed with, who I actually became very, very good friends with. That they were Facebook, they bought a house in Newton and they were like, yeah, we're looking to buy, we want to go look at this house. I was like, okay, cool. That was immediate business. That is rare. That does not happen normally with a Facebook ad. And they called me or they responded to a text message or whatever it was. Because they weren't happy with the agent that they worked with previously and they needed to buy something. So they saw my ad on Facebook, they clicked on it, we connected and boom, it worked.
Right, just look at the meandering of the whole man. Is that if I were to take. Did you just let go? You chuckle at me then?
No, I'm gonna look up my stats from,
261. 75. On realtor.com, you would have paid 19,500. Because those.
Where that lead, yeah,
Because those leads.
Yeah.
And if you would have did it on Zillow, you would have spent close to 40,000.
but Facebook leads are like the top funnel ones. They're
yeah,
all the way up
Yeah.
here. They're not even here yet. This is like, they're like up here.
Yeah.
They're thinking about it. You need to get them. Yeah.
Right, but the thing is.
So that's why they're cheaper.
Right,
but it takes longer.
But the
but-
thing is with Facebook leads, that's what's happening with realtor.com, and that's what's happening with Zillow.
Yeah,
You know, you're doing the same thing, so it's just the price.
I'd rather pay and invest in future business at a lower cost and then have Facebook do the automated follow-up with nurtures or safe searches or whatever it is. And I'll wait 5-10 years until that person's ready to buy or sell.
well, Facebook does
Instead
it,
of doing,
Command does.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if I set these people up on a safe search, I don't need to be reaching out. I put them on some kind of smart plan. I don't need to do all that follow-up work. I can just have that set up. And then over 5, 6, 7 years, whenever they're ready to buy or sell or both, then that's a low-cost lead and Command did half the work to keep. in traffic.
Absolutely, it's a beautiful thing.
So the last time we did this was when we had the house in Ponte Lake, so wonderful.
And it is-
But if you guys are farming area, then
$7.06.
what's that?
You gotta increase.
Yeah, if you're farming area, this should be part of that.
Yeah,
Yep,
Because you
Yeah.
can put people on a monthly neighborhood nurture email,
Yep.
then you can do postcards, and then you can be on their Facebook feeds too. You can be in front of them, email,
So this
social
would be like
media,
part of your geographic
mailbox.
in terms of-
Yeah, so like, you can't narrow it down to just like, I'm farming Hopatcong right now, I can't narrow it down to just
Right.
Hopatcong, but I'll put it Hopatcong on 15-mile radius, keep it
Right.
tight,
right.
and then. The neighborhood that I'm farming will hopefully see me on Facebook, they'll see me on, in our mailbox, and then they'll be getting monthly neighborhood nurtures from me.
Yeah. it's a beautiful thing.
And hopefully when I get a listing, you'll see my face. On a street sign.
12-year-old?
Yeah. Who's that baby?
This was great, Pat.
Thank you so much.
I mean, this was really, we'll do this again.
Cool.
I'll bring the call.
Oh, cool, all right, there we go. Thanks for coming, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, two things, Pat.